This video is part of the Great Unboxing!
Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Edge of Darkness Cliffs of Coldharbor expansion. Yay! This is what is, at least by title, and thus the meat of, the second Kickstarter for Edge of Darkness. And it is its second expansion, actually. The first one was part of the first Kickstarter. And I'm just going to read the first line of the blurb on the back here. Welcome to the icy cold harbor, home of the industrial viceroy and his people. Because it goes into a giant thing that I'm not going to bother reading off right now. But yeah, it's more of the same, but different mechanics and nice new stuff. So I've gotten to play Edge of Darkness, thankfully, and it is a wonderful game. It takes a bit to wrap your head around the mechanics, but once you do, it's a lot more simpler. The setup and cleanup for it, though, is a bit of a pain for what kind of game it is. Like, it's at that level of, I would expect, story-based, scenario-based, miniature role-playing level of setup and cleanup. And that's not even counting the fact that I have the version with miniatures. That's just in general. Because the miniatures are just replacements, honestly. They're not necessary. So, first off, we've got a advertisement for what will be the third Kickstarter by the looks of it. There is no subtitle for it. It's just pointing out that there's one coming in fall. Good to know. And then we got the Rulebook. Woo! Which I'm assuming is set up like the other ones, where it's recommended to play certain cards in order. And I believe these are usually marked with, hey, this is more PvP oriented. If you don't want to play PvP, don't play this, or PvP-ish. And this is boxed actually just like the previous expansion, with the cardboard tiles being here and just the slip covers here. I don't know why they make the boxes this big. Like, they could just make the rulebook smaller. And the following video for the other expansion that was part of this Kickstarter will make me think that even more. But regardless, we have all the new cardboard locations, which are the actual location names, not necessarily the cards that go with them. Sometimes they overlap, they don't always. But these aren't always blank locations. Most of them, especially with the expansions, have effects on them that then play into, many times, the card themselves. Although sometimes the card is just put a pawn or minion, whatever the things that the miniatures were for, here, and then do something based on that. Some of them are a lot more detailed than that. And honestly, the game is really great. So we've got the actual cards themselves and the dividers. I will actually go through the dividers real quick, rather than those for their names. Oh, the thing's sealed on the bottom. That's annoying. Thank you for not doing vacuum seal, though. Alright, and these appear to be in the same order, which is, they are numbered, because it's an easy way to sort out these and the cards and everything. But we've got a Coldharbor Citadel. These are the same images, by the way, they just won't have the text in the way. Coldharbor Barracks. Also, they have basic summaries on the back, like once you use the iconography. Although some of them will just have an ellipses on them, meaning they do more than one thing or something really unique. North Shire Academy. This is just looking like a place I would love to live. I like snow. Chasm Road. Don't want to be there, though. Mud District. You're always going to have mud with snow. Breakpoint Bluffs, which is the image on at least the back of the box. Ice Hill Mines. Why is it red on the inside? Border Towers. Coldharbor Docks. So this one has an ellipsis on the back, but just like with the other ellipsis ones, it has an icon next to the ellipsis, which is a bag, I'm assuming, for money, to denote like some basic use of this. Coldharbor Homestead. This one is also the same kind of thing. While the following one is just ellipsis. Cold Hollow Northmost Town. That's a mouthful. I do always love the art from these games. A lot of AG games art is amazing, but this game has just been above and beyond. And Shore Hollow Isle. So that's all the locations with the same names that corresponding to the cardboard bits. Because the game is made up by, I forget if it's 10 or 12 of these different cards with their corresponding locations, and you put 6 above and 6 below, the order of which I don't think matters, but putting them in a numerical order will help your brain. And it just ends up being a lot of helpfulness. The game is... So the board gets expanded is my point, because everything else on the middle is the draft table of this, plus places to put tokens. So, I don't know. They did the same thing, I think, in the other expansion where there were just complete blanks. I don't know why that might be just so that this doesn't get marred up and everything, because it is printed onto a sheet of plastic, so these probably scrape off really nastily when they do. Kind of like the stuff on a CD or any other, or Blu-ray or any other kind of plastic disc. But yeah, this is really slippery, so I'm not going to actually be able to go through this. If people would like me to go over this game in more detail, please ask. I would love to. Obviously, I would start with the core game first, but I do want to show off some of it little by little. And the game is a card builder. Eternal Veil, I think was the game that was a proof of concept so that this game could be made, that the card crafting system works and people would actually, you know, be okay with it. I have also since found out it's the same setting. In fact, there are some references to Eternal Veil in this game. But another thing I want to point out is this is the peaceful side that you use as a player. Every card has a bad side because there's always 3 cards, regardless of the number of players, up and ready to attack or be attacked but they will attack if they're not taken out first. And those get stronger as you start stacking cards together for different effects. So the stronger your cards are, the stronger the enemies are, which also means the better the rewards are when you beat them. But regardless, that's everything this time around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy, feel free to share this video. Either way, I hope this video gets seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as, would you like to see this game in more detail? Would you like me to talk about Eternal Veil as well, which there is currently a copy here, I think, but it's not mine, which is why I say I think. I love the game, but I haven't had a reason to buy a copy. I'd rather go over this. Or any other games that you've seen me do unboxing videos for. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, anything else that I might do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.